Welcome to day 2 of the Quantum Selling Experience. So yesterday, you released a whole lot of stuff, shifted energy, set new intentions. Now we can actually start to move into really tapping into our clients. And at this point, it's not solely about attracting them in, it's really about being able to meet them where they are, because we can't serve them if we can't meet them where they are. And often we're in this place of, we have these avatars and these personas and our dream client list, but how well do we actually know where people are and what they're struggling with and what type of support they need and how it needs to be structured for them to get the best results? How sure are you that you know these things, that you know how they need to be served? And for me, it's always interesting because, I will see times when people offer things to me and I'm like, the outcome of that is what I want, but that structure doesn't serve me. And it's just noting that slight disconnection of like, yes, I want to get to that end spot or I want to achieve that goal, but that structure isn't what's going to support me in getting there. So it's like they were mostly tapped in, but not quite. And for you, you may notice patterns that are similar to that, or you may notice areas where, this is what your clients need, but you just can't connect it to them. This is going to help a lot. So we're going to explore our energetic connection to our clients and then dive in deeper to understand, how do they need to be supported? How do you need to talk about your offers for them to understand that this is where they belong? What do they need for reassurance? What do they need to feel safe coming into your offer? Exploring all of those pieces. So again, I want you to get comfortable wherever you are. Take big drink of water. I'm going to take one with you. Okay, so once you're comfortable, you can be in your chair, you can be lying down, wherever it is. Just want you to take a couple of deep breaths and close your eyes. And then we're going to drop into the heart space. So you can put a hand over your heart if you want. And then send a breath to your heart. And then I want you to picture all of the things, the people, the places that you love, everything that makes you full of joy, that you're grateful to have. And they're swirling all around you, little pictures, little Polaroids of them. And you're watching, you realize you're in this glass elevator that's going down from your head down to your heart, just looking at all of these Polaroids of the people that you love, the experiences that you're grateful for, everything that makes you happy. You're just going down, 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 until you're completely into the heart space. And again, you're in this place of pure love and contentment. It's okay if it looks different than yesterday or other times you've been here. We always get what we need, even if we don't understand it. But know that you are entirely safe here. I'm with you. Your spirits are with you. Your ancestors are with you. Your guides, your angels. You are entirely safe. And then in the distance of the heart space, I want you just to look and notice. There should be a few people in front of you, probably somewhere to sit. And once you have found them, I want you to motion for wherever they're sitting to come over to you. We want to let it come to you. If you don't see anyone, I want you to set the intention now that you clearly see your future clients. You see the space that you have created for them in the heart field so that they can safely and easily communicate with you. And you can take a deep breath. And then again, motion for wherever they are to come right over to you. You want the energy to do the work. You don't want to do it yourself. And at first, we're just going to take a moment to notice, what can we easily see about the people that are here? And you may see specific people, and that's okay. You may not. You may see details about them, like the color of their hair, or, color of the clothes they're wearing. They may be a different color. You may notice that some people are easier to see, and some may be a little more cloudy. And I want you just to notice, because each of those little details is telling you something about the connection. If they are clearer, they're likely closer to working with you and likely feeling more understood and feeling more seen and appreciated by you. If they're cloudy, there needs to be more work done to really understand them and to be able to bring them near. So once you've noticed all of that, one of the people there is going to hand you a book. Be any size, may look like lots of different things, but just notice what it looks like, what it feels like. And as you're looking at it, you can see these faint energy lines or cords connecting the book to every single person who's there, and even some that you aren't seeing right now. And you can open the book knowing that everything you need to know is inside. And just start flipping through until you find the page where your hands feel like they don't want to move any further. And look and see. There may be words. There may be pictures. You may be just supposed to hold the pages and feel what you are supposed to know. And as you're looking at the book, all of the information that's there starts to just travel up your arms, up your fingers, through your body, so that it's being completely absorbed in you. And if those are words, they're coming up through your fingers, up through your arms, completely absorbing. You may be able to see it traveling. Pictures are doing the same thing. And if there wasn't anything there that you can see, that energy is still going to travel right on up. You might feel it, you might see it, but know that you are entirely safe while it's doing this. And through these words, these pictures, these visions, this energy, you're being filled with all of the information that you need, everything that you need to know about your clients, these future clients, what they really need you to know about them, how you can best serve them, where they're struggling, where they need extra support, what they need to see or hear from you in order to connect, in order to feel supported, in order to even understand where they may be a little lost or struggling. How will they know that you're the energy that they need and your offer or product is what they need? Just going to let all that energy flood through you. All the words, all the pictures, all the energy. And even if you can't understand it all right now, you can just take a deep breath and realize that it's all dropping in so that when you need it, this information will be there. It's coming in straight from their heart. It's coming in straight from your Akashic and their Akashic, so that it's all accessible to you exactly when you need it. And if you need more time, feel free to pause me. Once you've absorbed enough, or all even maybe, of the words, the visions, the energy that's being given to you from this book, you can keep asking questions. I like to start with, what have I not realized that my future clients need? What are they asking from me that I'm not giving or that I'm resisting? What's one thing that I can do to start attracting them in and calling them in? What's one thing that I can stop doing that'll call them in or attract them in? And if you have other questions, you can feel free to ask. And again, if you need to, just pause me. Know that you can always come back to this. You can do this as many times as you want. If you're familiar with my pyramid structure of clients, you may want to do this for every single tier of clients. But you're always going to be able to get more answers, and they're going to shift and ebb and flow as new future clients come into your energetic sphere and for different offers or products. Depending on who's near and who needs you right now, those are the answers you're going to get. So what you get 6 months from now may not be the same. And just know that when the energy of information is done, your book's just going to fade away by itself, gently. You may feel a little warmth or some light in your hands. And I actually want you to hold out your hands. Maybe you were already holding the book out, but I want you to hold out your hands and ask for an object to appear. You don't have to try to control it. What's meant to be will show up. And it's going to appear in one of your hands. And it's going to give you insight on what type of energy your clients need from you right now. Even if it doesn't make sense, just acknowledge it, give it love. If it seems a little scary, I want you to forgive it and see if it changes. And know this object can also be a tangible anchor. So if it's something really easy to find, say it's a big crystal, great way to tap into that energy is to bring a crystal just like that into your office. If it's a flower, buy yourself those flowers regularly and let it be that anchor, that bridge that connects you to your clients, even when you're not in the heart space. If it's something that's not so easy to find, make an image of it or find an image and let that be your anchor. And know that whatever anchor you have is going to be charged with this energy so that it can continue to give you information and knowledge. All you have to do is have it nearby and to work with it any way that it asks you to. So, in the physical realm, I want you to put one hand over your heart. The other hand in the heart space is still on your object. We're going to do the 2-point again. We're just going to draw a line that connects our heart to whatever has shown up for you. As they connect, you may feel warmth. You may feel tingles. You may feel like your hand's really heavy, or you may feel a tug. All of that's okay. And I want you to see the line. Connect it any way that you want and make sure it feels good. And then from your heart, give it permission to fade away, to snap away, to zap away, whatever it wants to do. You may notice your hand pulses a little. That's okay too. And just let it pull out. Again, any resistance, let it pull in all of the information that we've received from these clients everything that we need to know about who they are, what they need from you, what they're asking from you, what's going to bring them closer. All of that firmly in you. Now I want you to hold that object out. You can take a moment to thank it for being here, for being this vessel of light and information, for holding on to this information even when you aren't here, for holding on to this information and making it so easily accessible for you, for allowing you to see clearly how you are supposed to support your clients. And if there's anything, any intentions, any fears, anything coming up that you want to share with it, you can. I'll give you a moment. And then give it permission to fade away back into the heart space. Its energy is not going to be absorbed by the heart space, but it's just going to fade away so that you can call on it whenever you need it. And we've set the intention that if you have a tangible representation for this energy, that energy is going to connect really smoothly. You won't have to do any extra work to do it. If you want to 2-point it in when you have it, you can, but you don't need to. That'll just strengthen and deepen your relationship with it. And now I want you to speak to the clients who are in front of you and just take a moment to thank them. They came in, their higher selves came in, their energy came in to really help you support them. And give them a little bit of gratitude. Let energy flow from your heart to theirs. You may see that as just streams of light. You may see it as little bubbles coming out or little hearts shooting out towards them. Whatever it is, it's all okay. Give them the gratitude. Let them know that they're safe. They'll always be safe. Even when it feels scary, even when they don't know how they want to be supported, even when they don't know what they need entirely, all they have to do is come back to that energy. You can support them through it. Your energy is here for them. And if there's anything you need to say to them or want to say to them, you can. And then let them release into the heart space. You may need to take a deep breath here just to release and shift. And again, push that as far down through you as you can. You may feel little tugs somewhere. I often feel little tugs in my heart because my clients are still connected with me. I'm just releasing them from being very present in the heart space. You may feel even expansion, and all of that's okay. Just note what comes up for you and how it feels different than you felt before. I want you to take a couple of deep breaths and just push them through your body as far as you can. And while you're doing that, I'm going to 2-point and anchor in the work that we've done here. And then whenever it feels good, you can slowly come back to consciousness. Okay. So again, drink some water, drink some tea, make sure that you're supporting your body in whatever way it's asking for. If that's to take a break and not to work, that's okay. If that's to take a nap, that is okay. Honor your body, honor the energy that's been given to you. Don't fall back into resistance. And I will see you
tomorrow. Bye.